Hello, friends. Here we are, Wednesday night in February of 2025, and I am doing my live stream here for you, and I am wearing my hat. I was looking, so I've got a little screen over here that shows what you all see, and I about 20 seconds before I hit start streaming, I noticed that I wasn't wearing my hat, so I had to go get my hat because y'all are so good at reminding me when I'm not wearing my hat. It's quite nice. Anyway, I'm going to start out my set with requests, and if you know who you are, this is for Mom. The world has too many hats, so I've heard it said. Of all shapes and sizes, there's a hat for every head. Happy hats for happy heads, sun hats for the sun. Hats for when you're working, and hats for when you're done. But that one too manyth hat of mystery and dread is the awful, terrible, dubious hat, the one that wants your head. It lurks in darkened corners and hides under your bed. Oh, it waits for you to look away. Then it leaps upon your head. It grips with teeth of felt. It drags you out of doors. Shows you off to everyone. You're helpless as it roars. I am the dubious hat, and this is now my head. I'll wear it now forevermore. I'll wear it until it's dead. The world has too many hats, so I've heard it said. Of all shapes and sizes, there's a hat for every head. Happy hats for sad heads, brave hats for frightened heads, confident hats for shy heads, and alas, all too often, the wrong hats for the wrong heads. And that one too manyth hat of mystery and dread, the awful, terrible, dubious hat, the one that wants your head. It lurks in darkened corners and hides under your bed. Oh, it waits for you to look away. Then it leaps upon your head. It grips with teeth of felt. It drags you out of doors. Shows you off to everyone. You're helpless as it roars. I am the dubious hat, and this is now my head. I'll wear it now forevermore. I'll wear it until it's dead. After all that I have seen and read, and all that has been said, there is no hat in all the world like the one that's in your head. And if it fits, that's great for you, but if it don't, here's what you do. Find that dubious hat post haste and give that something new a taste. 'Cause that one too manyth hat, of which much has been left unsaid, that not so terrible dubious hat just might the one that fits your head. All right, I do like that song. One of these days I'm going to show that song to the band. The trick with that one is that it speeds up and slows down and stops and starts and things. And other musicians, unless they know the song very, very well, it kind of derails. All right, and this one is another request from my dear mom. I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid of what bumps in the night. I'm not afraid of the dark. Shriekings and creakings don't fill me with fright. It's the things in the day that dubious hat, but it's actually just a mimic. Nom 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 nom. Sorry, I have to tell this story. When I wrote the dubious hat, I had just landed. Flying on an airplane, and then you put your stuff in the overhead compartment, and they say be careful when you open the compartments because the stuff inside might have shifted. And so apparently it shifted because when I opened the little compartment overhead, my hat did a loop-de-loop and landed right on this head of the person who was behind me, almost as if it had wanted to. And then the image of it going nom 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 all the way down, that sparked the dubious hat story. So yes, actually it is just a mimic. Anyway, I'm going to start this one over again. I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid of what bumps in the night. I'm not afraid of the dark. Shriekings and creakings don't fill me with fright. It's the things in the day that make me afraid. The men in the suits and the plans that they lay that scare me. Oh, they scare me. I like spooky old tales, legends and curses and mythical fears. I like spooky old tales from dusty old books left over the years. Haunted old houses, monsters and ghosts, creatures that wail, the undying host. Don't scare me, they don't scare me. When the sun goes down and the world relaxes, I step outside to regard the sky. The stars reveal their hallowed dances. It only stands to reason why. I like the howling of wolves when bright swollen moon looms in the sky. I like the singing of wolves. Their full-throated cry is my lullaby. Oh, it's the noise in the day that makes me afraid. Traffic and heat in full bloody fray that scares me. Oh, it scares me. All right, wolves, are you ready for this? Here we go. Ow! 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 Oh, it's the things in the day that make me afraid. It's all the terrible things that we do and we say that scare me. They don't scare me. It makes me so happy to know that I have friends in the chat who will type out "Aroo" while I am doing my howling. That makes it all wonderful. All right, so those are the two requests from Mom. This one is a request from Kat. First, I must have some tea. I'm a living paradox, caught betwixt and behind, lost in continuum, splintered off space and time. I've no causes, just confusions, no reason I can divine. My line is all knotted up, buddy, can you paradigm? Once upon a time, I will have been a time traveler. Once upon a time, I'll soon be slipping away. Once, or was it twice? I'll be seeing you all again and again and again and again ad infinitum, ad nauseum. I'll never not see you again. I'm not my own grandpa. I think that might be gross, but I'm pretty sure I met myself and things might have gotten too close. Now it's dinosaurs and butterflies, all you zombies looping around. The sound of thunder roars and we've got more locks underground. Once upon a time, I will have been a time traveler. Once upon a time, I'll soon be slipping away. Once, or was it twice, I'll be seeing you all again and again and again and again ad infinitum, ad nauseum. I'll never not see you again. The thing about time travel, the special sauce that makes it tick, the abstract to the thesis, or that one last final trick. The exit strategy is all knowing when to pause. You time the space and space the time and realign your cause. Once upon a time, I will have been a time traveler. Once upon a time, I'll soon be slipping away. Once, or was it twice, I'll be seeing you all again and again and again and again and again. Dear God, again and again. When will it end? And again and again and again ad infinitum, ad nauseum. 'Cause I mucked it up, I'll see you all again. I'm not gonna lie, Kat, when you were putting those little eyeballs looking off to the side, I thought it was cute. And then you did a whole bunch of them, and then Diane posted another set of eyes. I almost lost it. That's, you almost made me laugh. And that would have been funny. Funny and sad, because I would have ruined that perfect song. Where did my pick go? Oh dear, I dropped my pick on the floor. Oh, this is terrible. I can't. Oh, all right, I'm down here looking for my pick. Oh, phew. This is terrible. Probably have another one in my pocket. Yes, yes, no, I don't. All right, I'm gonna fish over here. Do I have any picks over here? Be careful, my friends. As I have said, I am performing without a net. I am a professional, and I've got all the appropriate safety protocols. It totally matches the floor. That's the worst part. I've got an Oriental print rug down there, and the pick lands, and it's just lost in there. Yes, I did see. Yeah, you were with Doctor Who last weekend. I'm not a little bit jealous, maybe a lot of bit jealous. You know how it goes. All right. So for those of you who don't know, Kat works and volunteers at the major sci-fi, fantasy, and nerd cons, and she just hangs out with celebrities and stars because she's just that cool. She's like, just rattle off in the chat. Write down who you hung out with. I mean, you hung out with me at Dragon Con, but I'm hardly the kind of celebrity that you usually run into. All right, so now this pick is green, and if I were to drop this on the floor, I will see it. I know it might sound absurd, that's how my thoughts tend to go. If I had been born a bird, I'd surely want to be a crow. I'd surely want to be a crow. If I could fly like a bird, I'd admire the world from above. From the heavens I'd gaze down upon you and sing to you all my words of love. If I was a crow, I would go and shit on your ex-boyfriend's head sound absurd, but that's how my thoughts tend to go. If I had been born a bird, I'd surely want to be a crow. Oh yes, I'd surely want to be a crow. I'd fly myself to your backyard and leave you lots of shiny, pretty things. And I'd scare away the creeps and pests and all the ghosts that haunt you, and leave you with a shiny foil ring. I'd fly around your neighborhood calling to my feathered brethren, and we'd sing your praises up into the sky. And we'd mob the fiercest beasts to keep them far from your doorstep, and watch over you, protect you from on high. I know this might sound absurd, but that's how my thoughts tend to go. If I had been born a bird, oh yes, I'd surely want to be a crow. I'd surely want to be a crow. But I'm grateful that I wasn't born a bird. I'm grateful that I was born as I am. With this voice I sing to you all my silly love songs. I dance with you, hold you by the hand. I know it might sound absurd, but that's how my thoughts tend to go. If I had been born a bird, oh, I'd surely want to be a crow. Oh yes, I'd surely want to be a crow. And I'm grateful that I wasn't born a crow. So I got a new sticker on my guitar. I have this sticker here that says "We're all mad here and it's okay." It's from my friend S.J. Tucker. We, the band, and Laura and I went down to Mythicon in Gettysburg just this last weekend, and S.J. Tucker was there, and I got to sit in with her during her set, played some violin, played some drum, and she does a song about the Cheshire Cat, and that's one of my favorites of hers. All right, so this next song is not a request, but it's one I quite like. I will always hold you dear. I've loved our lonely deep sea world ever since you dragged me here. I will always hold you dear. I've loved our lonely deep sea world ever since you dragged me here. The true love song. For who would not sacrifice everything for their squamous brood? Blub. All right, I don't think this was a request, but that's okay, because I can request my own songs. Clearly, I need some more tea. The air was cold and the weather fierce as I made up my bed. My pillow was set and oh so soft for me to rest my head. I'd gathered quilts and blankets warm to wrap myself so tight. With a satisfied sigh, I closed my eyes and settled in for the night. Then Princess Gracie Elephant Foot came stomping in the room. She carried a deadly cargo, one that held my doom. With a mighty hack and a terrible cough, she spat forth a frothy goo. She shook her head and went for bed and left it in my shoe. Oh, Gracie. Hork, 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 hork in the middle of the night. Hork, 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 somewhere out of sight. Beware, beware, beware as you step across your room, or you just might find the terrible puddle of doom. In dreams I lay unaware of the trap that she had set for me. These dreams I wish I'd never left, so happy and so free. But morning came as it always does, alas, to me and you. The curtains thin and the window bright as the sun came shining through. So out of bed I leapt to make my morning cup of tea. That drink so warm and toasty was just the thing for me. And as my foot approached my shoe, what did my eye espy? That puddle of goo inside said shoe. Oh, why, Gracie? Why? Why would you do this to me? You. Hork, 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 hork in the middle of the night. Hork, 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 somewhere out of sight. Beware, beware, beware as you step across your room, or you just might find the terrible puddle of doom. So spared I was that wretched fate, one most gross and terrible. I stepped instead to my footwear shelf for something much more wearable. And as I went, my thoughts did stay with that horrible puddle of goo. Alas, my distracted eye had missed that second puddle of goo. Oh no. It's just so awful, I can't even describe it. And anyone who has ever stepped in cold, clammy cat barf knows exactly what I'm experiencing in my memories. It's just terrible. Hork, 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 hork in the middle of the night. Hork, 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 somewhere out of sight. Beware, beware, beware as you step across your room, or you just might find the terrible puddle of doom. Doom, doom. Ugh. And you know, Gracie has done that to me more than once. And I've stepped in it more than once. Okay. more tunes for you. So there's the making steam in the chat, and then steaming noses. My brain first thought it said steaming noises, and then I saw it said steaming noses, and then I about started laughing, but I didn't. All right, so this is going to be the last song of the night. So I don't know that any of you have had the occasion to see it, but my bandmate Sparrowhawk jumped in and said hi to everybody last week, and among her many talents, she yo-yos. She's if you've ever seen the Smothers Brothers in performance, they do a song where they're just kind of going crazy. She does that. And I can't wait to play on a stage big enough where she can bust out her yo-yos and do the two-handed yo-yo thing, because it's really, really cool. I'm a yo-yo darling, I fly to your every command. Oh, I'm a yo-yo darling, I fly to your every command. You toss me out, I spin around and fly right back to your hand. Oh, I'm a yo-yo darling, you spin me all around your world. Oh, I'm a yo-yo darling, you spin me all around your world. And when I get back to you, I'm twisted and my mind is a whirl. And you can build your Eiffel Tower, you send me out walking the dog. And you build your Eiffel Tower, you send me out walking the dog. And with a flick of your wrist, you got me bouncing like a nervous frog. Oh yeah, you pick me up, you throw me down, you spin me around, and I fly back to you, back to you. Oh yeah, you pick me up, you throw me down, you spin me around. Oh, don't throw me out, darling, let me stay right here in your hand. Oh, don't throw me out, darling, let me stay right here in your hand. 'Cause if you keep me by your side, you make me a happy man. Oh, I'm a yo-yo darling, you fly to your every command. Oh, I'm a yo-yo darling, I fly to your every command. You toss me out, I spin around and fly right back to your hand. Oh yeah, you toss me out, I spin around and fly right back to your hand. Okay, I have determined that I can't sing and do that little bluesy rick at this bluesy I can't talk and play guitar at the same time. It's just and singing and playing is hard enough. Talking and playing, now that's a challenge. The state of yo. All right, my friends, that was my show this week. I am considering moving the live streams from Wednesday nights to Thursday nights. And the reason I am considering doing that is because the band rehearses on Tuesday nights and sometimes Thursday nights. And so if I have the band here when I start doing my live stream, I might be able to get more of them to come in. It's like Wednesday is not a rehearsal night. So when I say to them, hey, you want to come join me in the live stream? They're like, no, man, it's late. I got to wash my hair. I got to hang out under the cat. Or I don't know, I got something to do. So my goal is to get more and more of them into the set. And we'll see how that goes next week. Anyway, my friends, I will see you all next week. Take care of yourselves and people around you and all that.